We are less than a month away from the Italian Bowl hitting the American soul, and two teams with the playoff hopes meeting in our IFL Game of the Week.
All right, we are getting set for the Game of the Week here in the IFL on BCSN. I'm Justin alongside Nick, and we are looking forward to this one because we got a juicy matchup. Two teams with just one loss. It's Parma and it's Ancona. We got great offense, we got great defense in this one, and both of these teams are vying for potentially having one of those top two seeds, one or two seed that would get you a bye into the postseason. But first, you got to take care of business in this Game of the Week.
Yeah, not only are we expecting a great game, two great teams, and both teams kind of peaking at the right time. But you're right, Justin. That #1 seed is going to be critical because if you're at Parma, you win this game and you're in the driver's seat for the first seed, or if you're Ancona, that means that you're not going to play against either Parma or Florence in the semifinals. So whoever gets that first seed is going to have likely that fourth seed, the team that is really beatable out of the top four in the semifinal. Makes it an easier road to the Italian Bowl in Toledo at the Glass Bowl.
Yeah, the road to Toledo, and you see some of these highlights. Explosive playmakers on both squads, the Dolphins and the Panthers.
Yes, I mean, you see it from the import side here with Parma. They picked up really two good imports. You got Omatoshu here, the wide receiver from UCLA and then East Carolina, and you have Ryan Minetti, their running back, who's a very explosive player also. On the other side, the Dolphins, you've got DeGalbo, the American import quarterback, very capable player, but then you have a group of Italian wide receivers and tight ends that are very good, very young, and very capable of the big play now.
All right, so let's take a look at the standings up to this point in the regular season in the IFL. The Guelphi, despite that loss to Parma, they're still okay in the loss column with just one. So three teams with just one loss, Firenze, Ancona, and Parma. We've seen some good things from the Milano Rhinos this year. And how about Firenze as well, a team that's up from the second division to the first division for the first time in 40-ish years. They already got 3 wins under their belt.
Justin, that's really the big dark horse surprise to me. If you really watch close that Scorpions team, and we got to know them, and so it's kind of nice to see them come along, but they are really, really good. And to me, if they continue to get better, they could make a case. I think they're going to end up that #4 seed, and who knows, an upset, they could take them to the Glass Bowl and be here in Toledo.
Absolutely. Back to the Parma versus Ancona matchup as you take a look at the statistical comparison here, Nick. It is the #1 defense in Parma, 12 points per game allowed, against the #1 offense in Ancona, averaging 40 points per game. So who comes out on top when #1 versus #1 go head-to-head?
Yeah, that's the old saying. Something's got to give,
Yep.
and something will give tomorrow night in this football game. So I think you're going to see, I really like Brian McKitty's defense. I mean, he has schemed up everybody, including the Guelphi. But I just think Zach DeGalbo, he's been there multiple years. He's going to have that offense ready. They've had a little bit more time to maybe prepare. So I think Ancona's going to win this one, but we'll find out.
Yeah, regardless, I think the outcome of this game is going to give us a picture into the window of the house of the two teams who eventually could come to the Glass Bowl on Saturday, July 1st. For Nick, I'm Justin. Back to you guys in the BCSN studio.